Ascoli Home, 1981-82.
It is a beaut, man.
You like it?
Honestly, I thought it was Juve, but I'm glad it's not, because Juve are cheats.
I'm not familiar with this kit at all.
No idea.
I think they're cheating a little bit because monochrome, the black and white stripes, I think always looks great. Newcastle, Notts County, Juventus, Ascoli. I think it's a bit of a design classic.
I mean, first of all, it's Juventus shirt, so...
Yeah, it's a complete rip-off of a Juve shirt.
And do you think jeans were commonly advertised back in '98?
I think probably at that time.
I suppose Samsung wasn't a thing then, were they?
No, exactly. You get yourself a good pair of jeans.
Yeah.
It's minimalist, it's understated, probably undone a little bit again by the cheap brand, which isn't for me.
Can we just discuss what is in the middle?
I'm not having that badge though. It's a Moor's head apparently. I assume that Corsica got invaded by the Moors at some point.
See, the V-neck's a bit of a problem for me because the old chest hair comes kind of popping up over like that.
But I don't mind badges. Obviously, the team's got to have badges, otherwise you don't know who's who. But it's the size of your head.
Big fan of the large badge. No sponsor, just a giant badge in the middle.
Yeah, if you're not going to sponsor something, just hawk yourself.
So Napoli 1991, bit of a guilty pleasure for me. It looks like a warm-up top.
Do you know any players that played for Napoli in the 90s?
It's funny you say that.
Go on.
Because I'm pretty sure a certain Diego Maradona were this year.
Bang.
They'd won the league the year before. They didn't win the league this year because Maradona was banned for doing naughty things with chemical substances.
This is the shirt I remember. He failed a drug testing and then basically fled the country.
I mean, that's a wonderful way to remember a kit, right?
You know, with the big Mars bar logo on it, it just makes me hungry. That shirt. It makes me want a Mars bar.
Well, I mean, that's why possibly maybe some of the drugs were hidden in Maradona's Mars bars.
Saint-Etienne or Saint-Etienne? I'm not French. Saint-Etienne, 1980-81. What think you of this shirt?
Green.
It is very green, isn't it?
Very green.
I'm not a fan of green for any shirt. It's a pretty ghastly colour.
I mean, the sponsor in the middle of the shirt is absolutely horrendous.
What immediately strikes you about this shirt is just how bloody big everything is on it.
Yes.
Super Telly will be thrilled, that's all I'll say.
A great Saint-Etienne team, that as well. Platini, Johnny Rep, elderly Johnny Rep at the time. They won the league.
It also looks like the sort of thing you'd flick past in TK Maxx while you were looking for something decent.
That's a football shirt.
That is a football
Literally shirt. And, you know, metaphorically for this, because it is incredible.
France 1984, the kit they won the Euros in, one of the great European football teams.
It's an attractive deep blue colour. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
We like deep blue. It suits the sea and it suits Platini as well.
Would you wear this kit out?
Mate, I'd wear this kit non-stop.
Yeah?
It wouldn't come off me.
To bed, to the club.
This is one of the most stylish ways of walking about with a cock on your chest.
The England third kit from 1990 divided opinion in our office.
It's a rotter. What's it doing on this list? Fire the man whose decision this is immediately.
Who chose this shirt? I chose this shirt. It's iconic. World Cup 1990. What makes a great shirt to start with? You know, okay, design is one thing.
And it might have helped that Barney Sumner was wearing it in the World in Motion video.
Of course, greatest football song ever made.
Okay, it's blue, it's a little bit out there, but it's a great shirt. It's World in Motion, it's the Summer of Love, it's Gazza's Tears, it's everything for an England fan.
Possibly the worst shirt on the list, I think.
Lazio 1982, 1983. What are your thoughts on this one, Joe?
Well, anyone who says that there's been a better Lazio shirt is just bang wrong, to be honest with you.
This shirt is shite. Like, for me,
it's a shit
it's
shirt.
like you turn up for PE and you haven't got the kit, and the teacher says go and lost property, and there's this bog shirt at the bottom of it that's too small. You put it on, everyone laughs at you. I'm not having this shirt.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
What about the colour?
No.
No? Wow, is that it
Sooner
for this
it
one?
out of my sight, the better.
Holland Home 1976. The badge is on the right hand side, which I initially, being a suspicious production editor type, thought, is that an error?
Normally you'd think like a bright coloured shirt like that wouldn't work, but I think it's to do with the fans, the team that you have an association with, the players that you think of it, the fact like they take over a stadium, they take over a city when they're there.
How can we take this shirt forward?
Yeah.
I know. We'll just put the badge on the other side.
Boca 1981, one of my favourites. For me, up there with the Dutch shirt. I just love the colours. I think of the Bombonera, the streaming, the fans, and just the whole thing about Boca. But I just love the combination of blue and yellow. Maradona wore this shirt. It's up there for me.
Diego Maradona, a young Maradona back then, because otherwise I think it would have been quite unkind, because vertical stripes, I'm told, are slimming, whereas the wider stripe is not so helpful if you're a larger gentleman. But this was when he was a young Adonis in his physical prime.
You don't need to have been alive to appreciate art. It's the football equivalent of a Picasso, that.
Number one, the best football shirt there has ever been, Denmark in 1986.
One of the worst. As somebody with red hair, the red and the pink are probably going to clash.
I'm not a massive fan of it. I don't like the whole idea of having a pattern on one side and a pattern on the other.
This brings back a lot of memories for me, because 86 World Cup, I was a properly sentient being, 12-year-old and full of opinions. I remember being laughed at on the school bus for saying I was very influenced by the way Denmark were playing.
Oh, check you out! The original hipster.
I was a hipster years before it was a thing.
Sparky.
But they didn't just play 4-4-2, I couldn't understand it.
I also think this is the Michael Laudrup. He's 21 years old and he does very well in it kit.
You got a man crush on him?
I do quite like Laudrup. He was a fantastic player.
Yeah.
Well,
For me, I'm not going to.
clearly
I wouldn't walk around in that. So, not for me.
that's to do with the hair more than anything.